Peace, peace, family. Kami here, Galactic 369L Netta, tuned in to the Knowledge Warehouse. 9 o'clock this morning. Came from my early walk. All these birds are just singing and going haywire. I thought I'd zoom in and get a closer look on this. And you can hear them as I come and approach. Like there's something going on, something fantastic. And we're going to get a closer look at this as the sun's rising. As you can see, they've made it wet and cold in England. But we're going to get back to these birds. I've been telling people about the birds for time. There's a lack of birds, but actually there's been an increase in blackbirds and crows. I haven't seen no other birds. Not even pigeons am I seeing. So these are all up in the tree now. And it's like they're there singing and calling. Like they're ushering in something, maybe. Can't really zoom in on this camera, but I'm going to get as close as possible so you can hear the song. Because we have to understand where we actually live. Like in this universe, and we are a universe. I said that at 144. We're the universe. Like a unified verse, a verse in a song that plays an oscillation, a frequency, sound. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be light," as it says in the Bible. We're going to use a Bible analogy for now. It said, "Let there be light," that speech, that sound, onto a template, which is the waters. The waters being everything we breathe every day, like the waters above, waters below. I reckon if we went to space, we could probably breathe. There's water up there. Just need to adapt. But getting back to the universe topic, an analogy would be like a record player with the grooves in the record and a needle. You can't be played without that needle, that single point. And it can't be played without motion, in a circular number 9 motion. The universe spins in number 9. I feel like the birds fly in number 9 sometimes, they fly together. But the singing and ushering in something here. So what could it be? The sun's rising, and I know that there's something rising with the sun. Planes have already been passed and sprayed. And the sun hasn't even got to 10 PM position yet. But this song, I'm going to hold it for 30 seconds, see what tune I get. I'm going to get a little closer. You can get right under this to get a clear, even clearer sound. Are they singing the song as the sun rises? And there'll be signs in the heavens. Planets, luminaries, stars, and happenings, sounds, trumpets, birds singing, flocking together and calling. And have stopped for some reason now, 444. Yes, family. So, as you know, it's an amazing time going on right now. We know there's 2 suns in the sky. We know there's other moons, other planets. We know there's ships, crafts, entities and beings. The kingdom has come, the new earth is here. The earth's vibration has risen, as they tell us from the Schumann resonance. She's gone to extreme levels now. So, like I've said in my previous videos, it's imperative that we get our health right, our mind right, soul, spirit, mind, body. And that's what we need. Get back to nature, eating nuts, grains, fruit, veg. Leaving out the milk, leaving out the meat because of the heavy metals inside there. Because of these luminaries coming in, your body will start to change at the cellular level. And if you've got heavy dense meats inside your vessel, your car, your temple, your suit that you inhabit, you're gonna have a painful time. You're just gonna leave it cut and dry like that. It's gonna be, you're gonna have a torrid time. I'm not gonna talk about COVID, I've already dealt with that. We know that there's iron oxide dust coming off the red sun. Ra has returned, Nibiru is here. All the planets are going to be in alignment soon. Now, no one knows the date, the time, the hour, but we can see the signs and they're everywhere, all over the world. They're not being televised, obviously, for obvious reasons. They want people not using their brains and minds. They want people not free thinking and seeing, because they have an analogy of seeing is believing. But why don't you believe before you see? You get rewarded for good faith, for trust, for self-belief, and no doubt. You will start seeing the signs and synchronicities, the numbers, the occurrences, and realizing we are the creators of our own reality. We're the creator through us, solar beings, and all other beings on the planet. And there are many other beings, for the great revealing is about to be at hand. We're in the age of Aquarius. This is the time now to fix all things that you feel is not right with yourself, your family, your friends. But everyone has their appointed time, cannot be forced. If you feel the calling and the pull, you wait for no one, you choose yourself. And in thus choosing yourself, when you reach higher levels of vibrations, you can actually offer help, give support, be there as a beacon of light for others and an example. No one man is God, but we all are part of creation. Is that why we open our eyes in the morning? And is that not why we're here? To express at the highest level possible. And we've been held back through school, which means to hold back. Yes, so as we came here as little divine baby beings speaking the divine language, we was programmed out of all knowing, all access to our cosmos, world and universe, nature. So now we just need to get back into tune. It's never too late. And live light and life. And I said that backwards. I said live, life and light. You get me? And these kind of frequencies that's going on now, from this siren, these are the things that keep us in low vibration. Electric smog. Right now while we're all locked down in our yards, in our houses and homes, they're setting up 5G to further suppress the frequencies of the planet and the people. Now some people might say, oh yeah, what's the point, what's the time, can't be arsed. Well, that's how that goes. That's your appointed time, that's your will. But know this, as you speak, think and act, is being created instantaneously. From a cellular level into the physical. Everything is invisible before it's physical. It manifests from thought first. So I'm under no illusions. I'm under no programming. I'm not under any of that constraints. I've risen above. And each one teach one, so we can all be, am, is, are. And go from the 5th to the 9th mind. And be using 100% of our brain capacity at any given time. And open our first eye so we cannot be lied to. And open up the other ports and parts of our avatar. You see, 11:11. So that when we're in sync, we think, and it becomes as our ancestors were doing. Great mysteries of about building pyramids and how they did it with. Did they use cranes and did they use this? Listen, you don't know. That we was using mind over matter, as the scientists would coin it, or telekinesis. Magnetism, controlling the electromagnetic field of our auras and the environment. But once you get the gist of this, it becomes second nature. And really it should be first nature. You are nature. Nature first. Everything else is secondary. So I say I am primary. Just like a computer. Hard drive, slave drive. Your first drive is the main one, higher self. Your second drive, slave drive, is your ego, so-called. But it's a guidance system. It's an advanced computer. You see me? Now, if you continue to wear the mask at intervals, at times, hours, 10 minutes, off and on, a full work shift, while you're on road, just generally talking on your phone, got the mask on. Yes, you know what you're doing to the advanced computer, machine, avatar that you're residing. You're actually training it. You're training yourself not to take in oxygen. And then what? Your massive brain computer, advanced being type avatar, gets very good at it, 1313. Gets great at it. And eventually does its job. Doesn't want to take in oxygen, and you know what's then. You know what's next then, innit? So we have to use common sense and logic. The common senses we've got, that they told us we have 5, but we have way more than this. Why limit yourself? Why follow? Why be a part of when you can be it? Religion is to believe a lie, it's a belief. They're telling you, while they're saying it, you've got to have faith and belief and hope. Well, that means you don't know then you're not sure, you're not certain and all that. Some parts in the Bible say study to show yourself approved. So you know what's what. So you cannot be bamboozled. So you can walk into your life every day with complete happiness, core self, higher self, access to Acacia all-knowing. Your universe, you singing a verse because you oscillate at a certain frequency called life here. Every day we open our eyes, we start that oscillation. Everyone's got their own song at 144. Everyone oscillates at a certain frequency, just like your fingerprint is unique to you. So everyone's got a unique song. So when you start hearing this song after periods of meditation,